Good morning. I was just thinking, well, first of all, today's Santa, really ugly Santa sweater, or in this case, sweatshirt. I got hose in different area codes. Play on the word ho. Ho, ho, ho. That's not bad. That's totally on brand. Santa Claus says ho, ho, ho. That's very, very Christmassy. I mean, you can't spell holidays without the ho, ho, ho from ho, 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 right? Anyway, I was supposed to talk to you yesterday about a couple of things that came up in what we call prep, which I thought were interesting to me, but I wanted to talk to you today about something that I noticed this morning. And I know I've been talking a lot about my morning drives into work, but you know what? This is my YouTube channel and I can. And you can choose to watch or not if you don't want to. It's the beautiful thing about on-demand content. When it comes to Sheets or Royal Farms or Wawa or any place that's open 24 hours, this could be 7-Eleven too. It could be really any place, right? And I bring this up because, I'm looking at, what does this say? This was 3 a.m. that I put the order in for pickup. And I roll into the Sheets. And I'm refilling my cup with a fountain drink that I usually get while they're making my hot chocolate, because it is what it is. It's the middle of the night. The food that they make on demand, your MTO's TT, the made to order takes time, which is why, I live, 10 minutes away from the Sheets. So I put, the order in before I leave, and then hopefully it'll be ready to go when I get there. But they were backed up this morning. Anyway, I digress. While I'm filling up my glass, there's a guy asks me for, $1 or if I have any cash on me. And I didn't this morning. All I had was, plastic, because today was a plastic kind of morning, and I knew I wasn't going to any of these places where things might be a little offline or whatever in the morning. So, dude asked me for cash. I'm like, man, my bad. All I got is plastic. It is what it is. And then, I get a few things. I go to the, self-checkout thing to pay. He comes over to me at the self-checkout. He's like, yo, man, could you buy me these batteries? And I'm like, thinking to myself, I just was like, nah, man, I've had some unexpected family medical expenses come up, and it's just been a really tough 6 weeks for me. And, every dollar counts, and this is my breakfast, and I'm here just to get it before I go to work. And obviously I'm up early in the morning because, you know what, I got to max out the hours in the day to work so I can do what I do, both here and across our iHeart Nation. Here being Washington, D.C., across the iHeart Nation being wherever you're listening. Then it hit me as I'm waiting on my food to get done, because it took a few more minutes for the food to get done. He went and parked himself over at a seat because, the place is open all night. Therefore, it's a place for people who don't have a home or a shelter to go to get out of the elements. He sits down over there and he's on his phone. I notice it's an iPhone because I can tell an iPhone from a mile away because I'm an Apple fanboy. And it hit me, like, if you could afford a $1,000 phone, and I don't know this, in full disclosure, I don't know the situation behind how he got his phone. I don't know if he, is on a family plan, if he got it for free because of somebody else in the family's family plan, or if it's one of those things where sign up now for 5 lines and you can get this. What I know is this, though. If you can afford $899, $599, $1,000 phone or whatever, you can afford to buy some batteries, and if not, the time you spent, casing the joint, figuring out which sucker you could talk to get money from, not that I'm anti-panhandling, but Sheets pays better than minimum wage an hour. They pay better than my own company pays its part-timers per hour. I know. I've done countless Sheets grand openings. I've read countless Sheets pieces of, what we call copy for commercials. So I know that Sheets, and grocery stores for that matter that are open all night, if there's any of those left, they pay better than we do per hour. They just do. I mean, it's not good or it's not bad. It's just the way the world is right now. And they pay even more if you're working the overnight, right? Heck, I'm like, dude, in the 30 minutes I was there, you could have earned, $10. You could have paid for those, maybe if you're making $20 an hour, you could have earned, 30 minutes. That's $10. I mean, you could have made that in literally 30 minutes. You could have afforded those batteries and all this stuff, but no, you wanted to figure out who to talk to so you could ask someone else to buy it for you while you were watching whatever you were watching or talking to whomever you're talking to on your iPhone. Well, there are people who can't even afford an iPhone. Or they can afford an iPhone, but it's like the Generation 4 iPhone, and they can't get a new one because the new ones are just way too expensive with everything all involved and whatnot. So I don't know. It just kind of rubbed me the wrong way this morning. And I just thought I'd share it with you and get it off my chest, because talking to you is like talking to Nova Luna. It's like free therapy sometimes. And this morning, rather than talking about, Travis Kelce, who recorded a Christmas song with his brother Jason, or, talking about how former tip workers show greater generosity with tipping habits, or how people can't stand cranberry sauce according to this breakdown of Thanksgiving sides, or any number of things, McDonald's and Crocs, I just wanted to get that off of my chest this morning, because it just really it just rubbed me the wrong way. I'm coming in here to do this job at an ungodly hour in the morning, and it's not easy. And there are times that I, much like anybody else, I'm like, oh, do I really have to go in today? Well, the answer is yes, because if I don't, then am I going to be able to afford my iPhone? Or, unexpected family medical expenses, or unexpected dog vet bills and vet expenses and all this stuff, life stuff, let alone bills and rent and other things. It's just a thing. But, here's the thing that I take solace in as I whack different buttons on this console this morning. The one thing I do know is this, that we will never be tested more than we are capable of handling. And although you might feel like Job sometimes, and you wonder, why, God, why? I'm just trying to be faithful, and nothing seems to be going right. Or maybe everybody keeps telling you you're doing stuff wrong. Maybe they keep telling you what it is. Oh, this was wrong. Well, you did this wrong. Well, you're doing this incorrectly. Well, this isn't right. It's so what? It doesn't matter, Everything works out because everything happens for a reason. Just believe in that today and trust in that. Make sure you like and subscribe. Check out the Morning Mindset a little bit later on today. You can stay up with other stuff right here, and I'll try to jump in later on today because I really want to talk to Rahul Bajaj. I need to catch up with him. Maybe I'll be like, Rahul. Apparently he's become like that dude in that one Marvel's movie about those gods. What was it called? I forget, but he's like he's become like the DMV's Kumail Nanjiani lately. That's just odd to me to say that, but it's true. Who knew? Elizabethany from 99.5 and I were actually DMing about that the other night. Who knew? Rahul Bajaj. Happy Diwali to you all. He's a superstar. Thanks for watching this morning. I've got to get over to the, I almost said hot studio. I've got to get over to the wash studio to play you a bunch of Christmas music and to do the second show of the day. The first one got taped earlier. It happens. Oh, by the way, no shave November. Thursday. What is this, week 2? Week 3? I'm so confused and lost. I got to go to work now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for letting me vent. Like, subscribe, comment away below, and that's all. Spread some joy today, too, if you can.